everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Definitely Not Racist podcast. I'm Christopher Dunning. And let's just get into this, guys. Ooh, boy, I don't even want to use the word hacker because we're going to say it 12,000 times in this episode. But if you're a hacker, turn it off. Stop listening to this right now.
Hey, Anonymous.
Hey, Angelina Jolie's
Get out
bras.
of my files.
Get out of here. Anonymous. Oh, my God. I wish Anonymous would do half the things
John
that they...
Voight, don't watch this movie.
John Voight?
Because his daughter
Angelina Jolie.
shows her nips.
Sorry. No, she doesn't wear a bra in this movie, so
She's got nice little nips.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, dude, she's 17 in this movie. Relax.
Whoa.
This is creepy. This movie is creepy. Anyway, sorry. If you're a creep, turn this off. This isn't for you. Johnny Lee Miller.
If you're a 40-year-old skateboarder.
Yeah, if you're a skateboarder in general, you're going to be offended by this movie. This movie. If you're Fisher Stevens.
You're a cyberpunk.
God. Matthew Lillard, turn it off.
Oh.
You are Matthew Lillard. There's a lot to uncover in this episode.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If you're an oil executive.
What are those ships? Those
tankers?
Oil tankers?
If you're an oil tanker.
Yeah. If you're the captain of an oil tanker, I can't believe that's what this movie is.
Yeah, I know!
Jesus Christ. And you know what? Fuck it with that.
Hackers.
Cue this.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. What you can't see right now is Thor is wearing a mesh t-shirt. He's got his glow sticks, and he's got pigtails.
He's dancing like a total prick.
Yeah, no, Thor is, yeah.
I should have done my hair's long enough where I should have done the Matthew Lillard hair.
Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Right.
So yeah, Thor and I are both dressed up as ravers.
Yeah.
I'm actually dressed up as one of the Asians in this movie.
Oh, yeah,
Those two guys. I'm dressed up
the
as
guy
one of
doing
those
whiteface?
guys. I have whiteface right now.
Razor and
I am
blade.
full on in whiteface, yeah. And Thor has pigtails. He's dressed like Matthew Lillard. Guys, we're doing the movie Hackers. If you can't tell by now.
Yeah.
And across from me, as always, is my co-host.
Hello.
Thorsten Londo. How you doing, buddy?
Ronald, don't say my full name. Jesus.
I know it feels awkward to say it on the internet. Sorry.
Mom. Yeah.
And our special guest, an all-star, reoccurring. Thank God.
Yeah.
And you know what? You chose it, so a big ups.
This was
Thank
Ryan's
you.
choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Ryan's
Oh
choice.
yeah, I love this movie, guys. I love Hackers.
Fuck you.
Okay, but
I wasn't sure. I haven't seen it in 15 years.
okay,
but,
and that's my first question. Do you still
I
like
don't know.
this movie?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how it would hold up, but
Like, yeah,
I still like
we
it.
were talking earlier about because I thought it was terrible, but is it so bad it's good? Like
I think it's
Yes.
that kind of thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what we were just talking about how now, because of our podcast, I actually enjoy watching bad movies.
yeah,
Because I can just accept it for what it is, and I actually laugh. Like, this
Yeah.
movie made me laugh.
I laughed out loud a lot of times.
Me too. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
And that's why I would recommend this to people, because it is so bad it's good. And that's where we're at with
Yeah.
our podcast now.
Yeah.
Like, these movies, except Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
That movie was so fucking
Terrible,
bad.
yeah.
I wouldn't even put that on an enemy.
Yeah, like-
I don't even have enemies,
Like
but
Mike
if I
said,
did, I
not even
wouldn't.
his 4-year-old daughter wanted to watch it.
Exactly. She's
Oh,
like,
wow.
pass.
Man, I thought Ernest. Okay, yeah. I haven't watched Ernest in a while either. But
Ayla is a little pretentious.
Yeah,
perhaps,
yeah.
okay? Ayla, if you're listening to this,
Very
I'm not
specific.
going to swear at a 4-year-old.
You.
On the internet.
I'll do it. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I love Ayla.
Yeah.
But no, this movie was crazy, guys. This
Because,
was
like, when I was, I guess it was right at the tail end of high school or right after high school, I had a phase where, like, Harmon and Scott and I would get together and we'd just watch shitty B movies and stuff. So that's kind of when I started doing that. And, we would just find the stupidest movies.
Oh, there's millions.
Just like going around the video store and then just find some dumb shit. Like we found this like knockoff Bruce Lee movie and it wasn't the real Bruce Lee.
I would say 65 or more, 69% of the movies in laser tag were bad movies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not like it was wall-to-wall amazing flicks. Like, there was a lot
and that's
of
kind
filler
of
fluff.
like, is that disappearing now? Like, because people...
because they make movies that they try to make big, like Geostorm.
Yeah.
They just How Did This Get Made just did that. I didn't even know what Geostorm was. Bananas. And like, it's a Bruckheimer film, but it's just crazy and it's bad. It's really bad, but it still made $200 million. Jesus. Like, and that's like, we live in a day and age where Fast and Furious Part 8 just made $1 billion, and like it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
But people are also loving these bad movies, you know, like. But also, Hackers was a huge flop.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and it was like a
$20 million.
Oh, that's what it was. You know.
Oh wow!
And
And it made 7. Yeah,
It made
was a
7.5.
Oh wow!
It was
7.5.
it was a huge
That's
flop. This
terrible.
was a major
Man.
flop. But it's crazy though because it also came out in the year of The Net, and that was a major success.
Yeah.
And two
Was
very
it? Yeah.
different internet movies. I'm
Yeah.
using quotes because
Yeah.
I'm quoting the internet because
Yeah,
this movie.
that came out before like a lot of people even use the internet.
Exactly,
Still.
yeah,
So like.
yeah.
A lot of the technology they show in the movie is like really old. Like I don't know, everything is so dated
Fucking
about this
modem,
movie.
like
So like going back and watching it now, it's like, okay, this is what it was like in 1995. Like, did people really dress like that? Did like
I don't
look at the
think
size
so.
of the laptop? It's like
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a brick.
it looks like a Whopper. Like
I don't know, because like, do they have? Because like like you were saying, 90% of the movies at the movie store were bad movies. You know, just
Yeah.
shitty.
It's
stupid
not
movies.
like they had. Yeah.
But now we just have.
Well, you stream, so you get to pick whatever you want to watch.
Yeah.
So you have to go to IMDb or something to find out a bad movie.
Like, do
you know
they
what I mean? Or
on Netflix are 90% of the movies on Netflix
Not
bad
true.
movies? Probably
Yes,
not.
you're right. You're
Are
right.
they?
No,
I don't
they
know.
are. There's a
Yeah.
lot of fluff on Netflix.
Yeah.
A lot of, you know what it is? Most of Netflix is the $5 bin at like Walmart.
Oh yeah.
That's what Netflix is.
Yeah, I mean, we did watch, what was that Nick Cage
we've seen
movie?
all of them. Oh my God. What was it? The Proposition?
Inconceivable.
Oh my God. Yes.
That was.
You know what?
If you want to watch a terrible movie,
Whoa, do not put that on him. Do
Yeah.
not make people
Inconceivable.
watch that.
Yeah.
There was a Netflix. Yeah, there's a Nicolas Cage movie on Netflix, and guess what?
He looks
Nicolas Cage
terrible.
is like 4th build. It's not even a Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah.
He's in 8 minutes of the movie, and it is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It is
Oh my
so effing bad. Oh my God.
We wasted.
We
like,
should do that.
2 hours of
No, but
it.
the thing is, we got drunk watching it, and
Yeah.
it was crazy. it was great to watch.
I don't want to watch that again.
We should for this podcast.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
So yeah, anyways, we're doing the 1995 classic, not classic,
Yeah.
Hackers. A lot of people in this movie. So many famous people in this movie. That blew my mind. Hold on, let me get the list
Well,
here.
Johnny Lee Miller is our main character.
And he's also he's in Trainspotting, and also what else is he in? What
Oh
is-
yeah, he's Sick Boy.
yeah. Thank you, Sick Boy. That's his name. Yeah. So we got Johnny Lee Miller, Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie, Jesse Bradford, who was big in the 90s. He had I thought he did a bunch of kids movies though. And this, but everybody. Okay, is everyone in this movie a kid? Because they all go to high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
they
but
look like-
they exactly. But they purposely make the main character
25.
18. Oh, they all look. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything they do in this movie is very adult themed thing. Nothing they do is kid like. You know what I mean?
No,
Like nothing
no.
involves being 17. But I think most of them are they are in high school, right? It's not college.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, okay. Sorry, Matthew Lillard, Fisher Stevens, aka Brownface from Johnny Five movie, Short Circuit.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, you guys don't know?
I've never seen
Fisher,
Short
oh my
Circuit.
God!
Damn.
Oh, we should do
Damn.
that. Lorraine Bracco and Wendell Pierce from The Wire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Bunk.
Yes. Oh, and
And-
Mark Anthony and
Mark
Ben
Anthony.
Gillette.
And Gillette.
Ben Gillette.
Yeah.
J Lo's ex in
Yeah.
this movie
Yes.
plays Agent Ray.
Yeah. And he's like, that's cool. He thinks hacking's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? Mark Anthony actually looks normal in this movie.
Yeah.
He like in the J-Lo years, he looked like a skeleton for most of that. Yeah.
She was sucking his life force.
Literally, yeah. But like,
Really?
yeah, when he dated J-Lo,
Literally.
yeah, he looked like a guy who used to be alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in this movie, he's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
In this movie, he's definitely
He's got
still.
a healthy glow.
Yeah, yeah.
What about Penn and Teller? He was a security guy.
Yeah. He was like the sub plague.
Right. Yeah.
Subservient.
Oh my God, that was
Yeah.
so funny. Trevor, call me the plague. Oh my God.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was so
All right, okay.
funny.
So-
okay.
I always thought Chris O'Donnell was in this movie. I don't know. I just thought Johnny Lee Miller was Chris O'Donnell.
really?
Yeah.
Thor, we've done Batman Forever, and I
Yeah.
refuse to do.
I'm sorry.
Another Chris
I
O'Donnell
know how
movie.
much you hate Chris O'Donnell.
So you guys didn't watch this at all, like back in the
I watched
day? You
it
did
when it
before?
came out,
Okay.
and and I don't know. I have vague recollections of it being kind of silly, and then
Okay. I used to watch this movie like with my family, like my cousin and my brother. We would like, I don't know, we were like nerds, so we would just watch this and it was cool or something. So like, for some reason I liked it, and like, you know, it's like a guy sitting at a computer, like you're watching a movie and you're like.
Sunglasses.
Yeah,
The dark.
Yeah.
Jolt Cola.
Yeah, Jolt.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's something cool about it. I don't know. I liked it. It was funny. It's hilarious, right? So,
Yeah, true.
cheese.
We should have warned the owners of Jolt Cola for this episode.
Yeah.
I love that those guys sort of say the sponsor or like the sponsor of
Official
all
beverage
hackers.
of-
Exactly. Yeah, official beverage. That's what it is. Official beverage
There's
of
a lot
hackers.
of product placement.
Jolt
Yeah.
Cola. Hilarious.
There's definitely a scene where someone's drinking a Coke and they're just like holding it like
Perfect.
great. Yeah.
so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen this movie. Never. I'm so glad I didn't because I actually got to. You know what? I almost wish I would have seen it as a kid.
First
But
time.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's my first time seeing it, and it's and like I said, it's so bad it's good. I enjoyed it because it made me laugh. But with that, let's just let's dive into this turkey.
So, Seattle, 1988.
Oh God.
Was there even hacking in 1988?
Do you want to take this? Do you want to take the first note down?
Oh.
You want to do this? Do you want to handle this first scene? This opening scene of this movie?
You can take it.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, so like Thor said, the film opens in 1988 with a SWAT team taking down an 8-year-old. Sorry, he's 11.
Yeah,
I thought he looks 8 though.
Yeah.
And they do it in the most insane way where they just like sneak in the house and the parents don't like, hey, what's going on? Like, what the fuck?
The mom's like, hey, what's happening?
What's happening? Then in the court, his family's fined $45,000 and he's not allowed to own or touch a computer
Or a touch-tone
or
phone.
touch-tone phone. That's
Yeah.
the first 2 minutes of this movie. Oh my God, I love it.
I mean,
love
because
it.
like actually, phone hacking is a big feature in this movie as well.
Okay, and that's the thing. Is that real? Did they make
That
it?
was a real thing. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
called freaking.
Yeah.
It's called freaking.
And that's why what's his face? His name is Phantom Freak.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that is real. So wait, that whole where you can access the internet through.
What you would do is take a recorder and as you were putting in the quarters, you would record the noise through the receiver.
Yeah.
And then when you play it back, you could get free calls or like, you know,
Really
do other
weird.
stuff.
Yeah, but of course there aren't payphones anymore. So
There is right there.
And, you know, yeah, we have one. We live in the ghetto.
We
They're
live
all
in the
kind of
ghetto,
like
so-
digital now. Like they kind of took away that like whole like analog part of it, so I don't think you can freak anymore.
Getting freaky.
Just
so that was
just
real,
let me
though. You
freak,
can actually-
MTS.
Wow.
I
Wow.
just want to live.
Well, we have free Wi-Fi at McDonald's, so just go to a coffee shop. You don't have to
Yeah.
steal it anymore from a payphone. Oh my God! I didn't know that was real. That
the
made me
90s.
laugh hard on this, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's impossible.
No,
Because
yeah.
they actually teach you how to. Those two guys when they
Yeah.
host their show.
That's
Like
right.
if you want to
Razor
use the free.
blade.
Oh my God!
Everyone has stupid nicknames in this goddamn movie.
Yeah, this movie's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, $45,000 fine. He crashed. He crashed 1,500 systems or some shit.
So what did he do? Did he start a virus when he was 11? What was that?
Yeah,
What did he
I guess
do?
He crashed the stock market.
Wall
they said.
Street.
Yeah,
He took down Wall Street.
Yeah, he
At
took-
11.
No, it was.
In 1990. Wait, no, in 88.
Yeah. Like, how is it even possible? I don't know.
Oh,
Man,
Thor,
he must have had a grudge against Wall
Like,
Street.
they didn't
Yeah.
have this
went
internet.
right into
11
it.
years old, and
Yeah.
that's what he's worried about
Just
as an
taking
11-year-old.
them down.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's Occupy Wall Street like way before his time.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7-point crash in the stock market, and then
my God.
but like a 7-point crash, that's billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And
And
they
they
only
got fined 45,000.
they only fined him 45 grand. It's like, okay, what's
And he's been on probation since he was 11.
Yeah.
Fuck, this movie is crazy already.
yeah.
The next scene is the kid grown up, sitting in the dark wearing sunglasses on his birthday when his mom
What
asks, "Honey, what are you doing?" To which he replies, "Just taking down a TV network."
Is that before or after the airplane scene?
Yeah, well,
Is the airplane first?
yeah, because they moved from Seattle to New York.
To New York.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because she gets a job, I guess.
No, the divorce, they say later.
Oh,
And he went with his mom.
right.
Yeah. His parents got divorced, then
But
they
I
got
was like-
together,
it's like, geez,
and then they separated.
If you're having
and he
financial
went-
problems, don't move to fucking New York. Like,
Ah.
good lord, rents through the fucking roof. Move to like
That's where all the jobs are,
Wisconsin.
Thor.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, yeah, there's a scene where he's on the plane. There's that song that we were listening to.
Yeah,
earlier.
Orbital.
It's like
Great soundtrack.
This
You're
soundtrack.
into Prodigy and like, you know.
because I was waiting
kind
for
of
the
shit.
techno to kick in, and then the
It's
song
all
like
a
it
lot of,
slowly starts up. Then it's like I'm like, where's the fucking
Where's the drop?
Where's the doof?
Where's the beat drop? Here
It's
we
like
go.
Euro dance music
Yeah.
is like all this movie.
And there were actually 3 soundtracks to this film.
No, are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's hot shit, man.
Hot shit.
Yeah, that's probably like all of the sales went to the soundtrack. Maybe I don't know.
Their budget, yeah, for this movie.
This
Perhaps.
This movie is crazy.
Anyway, yeah. So Australian people call techno music doof doof music. I love that. Doof
That is awesome. That's good to know.
So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he's on the plane. He's now they're in New York. He's now 18.
First thing he does is hack a cable network.
To put and all so that he puts on
The Outer
an
Limits.
episode of
Outer Limits.
no, not at the Outer Limits.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone.
Zone?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Outer Limits.
No,
Oh.
Outer Limits is Canadian Thor.
Oh.
That was a Canadian
Ah, right.
90s
Was it?
TV. Yes.
Ooh,
The
okay.
Twilight Zone is
Whatever.
so anyways, yeah, he puts on an episode of Twilight. That's what he want. That's it. He just wants to watch an episode. I guess no, but I guess the point is though, if you can do that,
Yeah.
It's a
just-
challenge.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
To do it. Oh my god.
Dicking around.
But he just got off probation. Like it's just. But he's a hacker, so he's a badass.
Of all the things he could have done, you know,
Exactly.
is he really that smart?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are you rehabilitated?
But what's crazy though is him and Angelina Jolie. We find out later as Angelina Jolie. They get into a hacker war
It's a hack
where
fight.
these two robotic arms controlling a VHS tape are literally grabbing it back and forth. That was insane. Spliced over techno music and a camera flying through electronics.
Yeah, So was this the movie that ruined hacking for Hollywood? Like,
Yeah.
Must have.
Yeah.
Because the net was real because it was a thriller. It was basically her being stalked, computer stalking, and this was teenagers doing what they wanted to fuck over the system.
I guess
don't
there.
know.
Jurassic Park was before this, and they have that scene in Jurassic Park where she's like flying through the computer, and like there was always this like. They're trying to make it look exciting or something, and so it has to be like a physical place.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't translate.
Yeah,
well.
it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No, not one bit.
Like it's supposed to be like just like little lines of code.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yes.
And not flying all over the goddamn place.
Well, and later on when they are doing all the hacking and trying to find the garbage system or whatever,
Yeah.
and they have 100 sheets of paper with all the coding. That is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
This whole flying through the internet, these
Yeah.
oh
Because then
man.
they have all those shots of the city at the beginning, and
Yeah.
then they show like the inside of the computer.
Exactly.
It's like a city,
And the
it's
city,
like Tron.
the city going fast,
Yeah.
like during the day, people shopping, like oh man, and the music, and that's what,
Yeah.
that's the internet. That's about it. In a nutshell, that's internet.
And so but in every hacking like every TV show that shows hacking and every movie that shows hacking, it's always like dark room.
I'm in the mainframe. And
Yeah.
There's 3 scenes in this where they just say computer jargon that makes
gobbledygook,
no
yeah.
sense. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm accessing the bypass override.
Exactly. Yes, guys. I'm in the mainframe systems, and oh man, like I don't know computers at all, but I know that is garbage. I know what they're saying. It's like that doesn't make sense.
They have to make it entertaining.
Of
though.
course,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
And I guess
it's
yeah.
boring if someone's just sitting there.
Yeah. But there is one scene where they're with. I gotta find it. Lorraine Bracco.
At the end.
Yes,
we'll
we're
get to it. We'll get to it.
Okay, yeah, you want to just wait for it? Okay. Oh my god. Because
Yeah.
they're doing their jargon. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways.
But I wrote down the Wachowski brothers must have fucking watched.
Oh, they
this movie.
love
Yeah,
this
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
This movie is they stole
Yeah.
most of the Matrix from this movie. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
What does she
Jesus
say?
Christ.
Expunged? It's like stay off my territory or you will be expunged.
Yeah.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
17-year-old girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you guys remember the scene from Rogue One where they're trying to get the thing, the plans for the Death Star, and it's like exactly like the hack fight with the arm that's grabbing the tapes.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? The director of Rogue One watched this movie too.
Loved it.
Trying.
Huge
Yeah.
fan. Huge fan. Oh guys,
Rip it off.
I'm not a hacker, but do you really just need the modem number to do serious damage to another computer?
I think
Is that it?
I think that works.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That is real. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's an
Because
actual
I was
question
doing
that I
some
have.
research because I had all these questions as well, and I think a lot of these things are pretty plausible.
Yeah.
There's
scenes where they go and they go and put things like under the desks and like mess with the phones and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
that's
like
an illegal wiretap is super illegal. Like,
you could do that.
You'll go to prison for a long time.
Yeah.
That's Anyway.
Oh, everything they do in this movie, you go to jail for a very long time.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we'll get into that because
this is another bit of research I did because the Secret Service is after them, and I was like, I thought the Secret Service just protected the president, but it actually I looked it up, and the Secret Service, on top of protecting the president, it protects electronic. It protects the U.S. against electronic money fraud, crimes, blah blah blah.
Crazy.
So that's actually
go after the hackers.
Yeah. Wow. And then, there's that stupid scene where Bunk, what's his name, the actor?
No, we're calling him Bunk. Doesn't matter. We're calling him Bunk this episode.
Where he's like, I didn't protect the president for 10 years to what the fuck is a computer bullshit?
Oh, the agent.
Yeah.
Or
I didn't spend 10 years protecting the president to sound like an idiot.
Oh God, Mike's not here, so I'm on the trivia today.
Yeah.
All of the hacker handles proposed by the Joey were actual handles already used by real hackers.
Oh, really?
So the hilarious names were actually real life hackers. So there you go, guys.
Anyway, crash over. So when he was a kid, Dade. This guy's name is Dade.
Dade Murphy.
Dade Murphy. His hacker name when he was a kid was Zero Cool.
Yes.
And then he makes up a new name because he doesn't want to,
be the same as he was.
Well, like also if someone's like, oh, Zero Cool's back, like he obviously they already know him. He's got a record, So now he makes up a new name, Crash Override. And then when he's doing this hack fight, he meets Acid Burn. And then they're fighting, and then she kicks him. Well, we don't know if it's a she yet, but she kicks him off the thing. And then, then his mom is like, what are you doing in there? And he's like, I'm still a virgin.
Hey, Ma, I'm still a virgin. And then he, goes and has an aggressive shower. He's, sitting in the shower, pissed off.
Virginity.
Yeah.
and there are a few times where he's feeling intense feelings, and it just, a bunch of GIFs flash on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
Oh, my next note is, by the way, this movie has ADHD.
Yeah, it's like if you have epilepsy.
Yeah, don't watch this movie.
A bunch of, images will just flash on the screen to show what he's feeling.
There's a lot.
So it just hits you over the head with everything. It's like subtlety. Come on, guys. I don't know. Anyway.
Guys, are all hackers good at video games?
I don't know.
Is that part of the...
Well, no, because when they go to that party thing later, and that wherever
whatever
they
the
are,
fuck that is.
Some bar for
it
children.
Reminded me of the hangout, the Foot Clan hangout in Ninja Turtles.
It's a bar for kids.
Cigarettes.
Yes, and that's what it was.
Skateboarding around.
Yes, and that's literally what it was. Yeah, a bar for
this
children.
Is the Foot Clan.
And Angelina Jolie is playing a video game.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy note comment on this. In this movie, Angelina Jolie is a 17-year-old girl who has a boyfriend that we see periodically making out with, and at one point she's about to fuck in front of everybody. Guys, she has a boyfriend, and this piece of shit asks her out a dozen times throughout this movie. He doesn't give a fuck. He sees.
The boyfriend
knows.
just kind of disappears eventually
Because he doesn't give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
He just keeps wanting to fuck her in front of people. Apparently, it's insane. But Johnny Lee Miller knows that she's his boyfriend, and he's like, "Hey, so you should go on a date with me. So what's up?" What the fuck? No respect for privacy or her situation. He's a fucking asshole. And then they're like, "Oh my god!" They do that whole because this movie is essentially about kids. So in the beginning, when they're in school, he's like, "I'm gonna get the same class as you." Do you know what I mean? And he does
stalker bullshit.
Yeah, because he's obsessed with her. That's what the movie's about. Him gonna.
Pretty creepy. It's
yes,
pretty creepy.
He's gonna fuck this girl, and he. Spoiler alert, he does. But fuck, this movie is crazy. And I kept laughing about that. I was like, she has a boyfriend. Show some signs of respect. Show boundaries. He just and he asked her out, and she's like, okay. Her response was, all right. Oh, but they do that whole bet thing, like.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sounds like a
That
wager.
boyfriend character is so pointless. Too.
Oh, and
Like,
he's such a turd. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's.
he's just
it's-
had the
it's-
most pointless role.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any dialogue other than
He says
like,
like
"Hey,
two
you coming?
lines.
He literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Get on my bike."
Are you doing your computer
No,
bullshit?
because they were gonna fuck,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Get off my laptop," and he's like, "Really, right now?" And she's like, "Yeah."
I got a boner.
Exactly, and he's like, "Okay," and he's just exactly, he
Yeah.
just leaves. Like, oh
There's
my
no
God.
point in having that guy in the movie at all.
No, but guys, if you were Ryan, if you were about to start kissing your girlfriend, and Thor and I were just in the room watching, would your reaction just be like, "Okay, see you guys later. You're right. I'll leave. I'll leave. I should leave, guys." Wouldn't you be like, "Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? What are you guys doing?"
You guys checking out my computer over there?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Go come check out my windows.
Yeah. There's no realism in this movie. You're like, yeah. Oh fuck. I thought that scene was just hilarious.
It was pretty good.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, we're getting way off board here.
Oh, okay. Also, so the next day he goes to school, right? Yeah. And the first two people he talks to are hackers, and one of them is the one that he had a hack fight with last night. Whatever.
And it's New York City.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So of the millions, 7 million people,
yeah.
you run into the people you were just talking to online.
The first guy he talks to is Phantom Freak,
Yeah.
and then I assumed correctly that it was PH Freak.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. That was Matthew Lillard, I think, right?
No.
No?
This is the Latino guy.
Oh, yeah,
I called
yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah.
He looks like Childish Gambino, kind of.
Kind of
I
does.
called him Latino Gambino.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
He looked like he was wearing a Flintstones garb.
He
He looked like Fred Flintstone.
Well, and then in one of the early scenes where we meet Joey, he criticizes Joey's. He's like, "What? Your mother dress you?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Says the guy who's dressing like a 40-year-old drag queen." Like, Jesus Christ, he's. I don't know, man. Yeah, did people dress like that?
The fashion is so
Yeah,
awesome in this
It's
movie.
weird.
Like
Awesome's not the word I would use.
Johnny Lee
come on.
Miller wears
It's so hilarious.
wears a motorcycle jacket the entire movie.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. He
Yeah.
doesn't.
Angelina
right.
Jolie has like so many onesies. Like, I don't know. She's in these like
Very
jumpsuits all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's one scene where Dade is wearing, it looks like a life vest, but with the padding taken out of it, and it's just like hanging off of his body, like, or he's wearing like a fisher's vest or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's what hackers wear. Yeah.
Matthew Lillard was very androgynous. He was very.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
In the beginning, I wondered if he was like.
there's a lot of
transgender-
androgyny
Yes, big time.
across the board.
Big
'Cause,
time, yeah.
Phantom Freak, he kind of dresses kind of feminine.
Yeah.
Razor and Blade.
True,
look
yeah.
Like
True, never mind.
drag queens.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that part of the culture as well? This kind of like
I
blurred
think
gender
so.
lines.
Well, because they did the
Angelina
rave.
Jolie has a short haircut.
They did the rave underground scene, and I
Yeah.
think it was a lot of that. You know, a lot of
Maybe,
people
yeah,
dressed
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, taking ecstasy. And my
touching
favorite
each
part.
other.
My favorite part of the underground rave scene was. Do you guys remember that in the '90s, just jumping up and down was like considered a dance move? They do in that scene. If I wish I had
Still
it to
is.
show you, they do that throughout the whole rave scene. I laughed so hard
It's
at
all
that.
like-
Just literally jumping up and down, just
Yeah.
doing this, like just hands in the air.
Those are the
jumping
only
up and down.
dance moves I know.
That is
Jumping up and down.
so funny.
At the
Oh.
social last night, I was just jumping.
Jumping up and down. That's it.
Yeah, nice.
Actually, the songs that DJ at the social was playing reminded me a lot of this movie.
Of this movie, yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Maybe you should just quickly tell your story about last night. This-
Oh, to make a long story short, it wasn't even that long. So this DJ's playing all these like early '90s techno songs, and then so my buddy and I we went around and like got people to say what songs they wanted to hear because no one was dancing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, let's write down some songs that people want to hear, and then people will dance. And I go to give this guy the paper with all the names of the songs on it, and a security guard is standing right beside the DJ booth, and he stops me, and he's like, "I'll give it to him. He's very busy right now." And like I look over, and he's just like pressing buttons.
What?
Yeah. This guy brought his own security guard. Like his name, his DJ name was like Linear Music Production or something like that. Linear Music something.
No
And-
requests.
Yeah. And
Did he
then
play the requests?
I love that he was.
played one, I think.
He's playing a social, but instead of actually playing to the social, He played his own. He's
Yeah.
like, no. You guys should be dancing to this.
You guys have shitty taste.
Exactly. Yeah. Because every social you go to, it's Moni. You know what I mean? Like
they're
they have
classics.
exactly.
Yeah,
they have a set list that they have to play. You know, Bon Jovi. To be like
Shout.
exactly
Yeah.
the foreign, all that shit. You have to play those songs as a social.
Yeah.
You know, oh, mind blowing.
There's a formula to this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways.
But yeah, it just blew my mind that he had his own security guard.
So funny.
Didn't hear any
Prodigy.
Anyway.
Okay, guys. On the second day of school, he sets off the sprinkler system just to get her attention.
Yeah.
Just to get Angelina Jolie's attention. Just to talk to her.
It was revenge too, though.
Oh, that's
the
right.
pool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
because she sent him up to the roof to get rained on.
That was kind of a
First
bit of a
day
gag.
of
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
God.
pool on the roof. He goes up there. He gets locked out.
Yeah.
Gets
With a
rained
bunch
on.
of other new
Nerds,
kids.
yeah. And they get rained on.
Fucking
He
nerds.
gets all wet.
So
Yeah.
he hacked the computer system and
Sets up the sprinkler for 9:30.
Why is how do you like? Is it? Why is it connected to the sprinkler system? I don't know.
Thor, I'm way past that. I'm over that
Yeah.
part. My favorite part though is at 9:30 the sprinkler system goes off, which would ruin half the school.
Yeah.
It would ruin their day.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
the budget is gone.
It's gone. But guess what?
We're shutting the school
Second
down.
day of school, literally half an hour later, the school resumes like nothing
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Like all our equipment's ruined.
Exactly. Yeah. All the books, everything will be ruined.
Sorry,
but-
everybody.
yeah.
This school is closed
Because
forever.
you can't just turn that sprinkler system off willy nilly. Like you have to wait for the fucking firemen. Anyways, but just logistics of that, I just laughed so hard because like
There's a lot of stuff they do that's like super irresponsible like that. Like,
they would cost thousands of dollars
and
in
deaths.
damage.
And deaths.
Yes.
Yeah. Like later, we'll get to it. Anyway.
Dave doesn't
this
give a
movie.
shit.
Nobody gives a
He's
fuck.
a
in this
rebel.
movie.
Man,
No,
He's a fucking counterculture
love this.
cyberpunk.
watch it all burn.
Yeah. Oh, guys! At one point, a child with braces is smoking 2 cigarettes.
Oh
This
yeah.
movie was so. This movie was
Slavery
so.
country.
Yeah. This movie was so irresponsible.
Oh my god.
Guys, do you guys know what the 3 most used passwords are?
Oh god.
Love.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Love.
Yeah.
God
It
is
is.
one, yeah.
It's God, love,
Secret.
sex, and secret.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever
That was
heard.
the
Yeah.
stupidest thing.
Like who-
Hackers
No.
101.
Yeah. Exactly.
Know your
Your
passwords.
passwords.
It's like, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and
Yeah.
password.
Yeah.
Those are the passwords. Everyone knows this.
Love, sex,
Jesus.
God. Oh my
Who
god.
wrote this movie? Oh my.
Oh
God.
yeah. Who actually did? Who actually? Did
Uh,
this movie? I
but
don't know.
okay, there's one point where Freak calls Joey Boy Meets World. I thought that was pretty funny. That was probably the first time I laughed out loud.
Yeah. And then he actually.
And then I was like, was he in Boy Meets World? But he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Yeah, but he does look like the.
The writer of this movie is Raphael Moreau.
Mm,
Yeah. Do you want to know the other movies that he's written?
Yes, please.
He wrote Hackers, and then he wrote The Rage: Carrie 2.
That's it.
He wrote 2 things, you guys, and they were both garbage. Oh wow, that's
And
crazy.
he retired.
And that was it. After
Happy
he
man.
died, yeah. Carrie 2, he's like, I can retire a happy man now. That's it.
I've done
These two-
God's work.
These 2
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
That is so
Oh
funny.
my God! What a
I'm
sad
so-
man.
I'm
and
so
he
glad-
fucking killed himself.
Yeah. I'm very glad I looked that up. Wow. I feel better.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That is so funny. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
One of my notes in this page is just I hate this movie.
Yeah.
So the kid with the braces, I think he ends up finding he goes into a bank or something, and
Because he's kind of the noob out of the group, like
He's the new
Yeah.
kid, yeah.
Yeah,
New kid
yeah.
on the block.
because he doesn't have a handle
He's
yet.
reckless.
Yeah, right.
Even though this other guy just moved here,
Yeah.
he's somehow not the new kid on the
Yeah,
block.
he's already
Yeah.
higher in the pecking order.
Yeah.
Because like they don't know that Mr. Crash Override is actually
Him. Yeah.
Zero Cool, because he's famous as Zero Cool. But well, I also will make a note here that when we first see Kate, that's Angelina Jolie, and her boyfriend, and they're driving off on a crotch rocket, she carries her helmet over her shoulder. Like, just put it on, lady. Like, what the fuck? That's like, it's like he puts his helmet on, she gets on with the helmet right
It's
here.
character development, man.
It's fucking
Yeah. It's like that part in Cobra where Cobra Cobretti like cuts the pizza with a pair of scissors, man. You don't know why he does it. It's just
I have no idea
says
what
so
you're talking
much
about.
about it.
You need to see Cobra. If you haven't seen Cobra, you need to see that
Have
movie.
you guys both seen this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Stallone classic.
Oh.
We should actually, you know what? I think that we should do a couple like 80s action movies for this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Cobra's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, Cobra is one of them that we should do. Yeah.
And actually, no. This I found this out while I was doing some Wikipediaing. Katherine Heigl almost got the Angelina Jolie role,
I was just about to read the.
and she was filming Under Siege 2. That's why she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's like and I've never seen a fucking Seagal movie, so we should do like a Seagal movie sometime.
Oh, I think that we should do. That's what I'm saying. We should do a Stallone, a Seagal, a Van Damme. We should do a trilogy,
like an Arnie classic,
exactly,
yeah.
of horrible '80s
Yeah,
action
yeah,
flicks because there
for
are
sure, for sure.
tons and tons and tons. So yeah, Hilary Swank, Heather Graham, Liv Tyler, all auditioned for this movie. Yeah. Craziness. Yeah.
I tell you, at one point, I think Angelina Jolie is wearing a Jersey Devils jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that ironic? Like, I don't know. It's
Maybe.
sports reference.
But all I know is Edward Norton auditioned for Sick Boy's part.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So although they were playing high school students, Johnny Miller was 23 at the time. Angelina Jolie was 20. Matthew Lillard was 25.
It's okay for me to say she had nice nips. She was 20. She wasn't 17. All right.
Thor wins.
Yeah. I win again.
Is it worth the price of admission?
I did. I actually like. I rewound to watch that part again.
Oh wow, yeah.
I know. I know.
Let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
Does
Oh,
Thor,
yeah, okay.
does Thor find the actors in this movie attractive? Take it away, Thor.
Yes. I actually was weirdly more attracted to what's her face?
Lorraine Bracco.
Yeah.
The old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hot. Well, because
Like,
she's.
get the MILF look.
Well,
yeah.
she's the. Oh my God! From Goodfellas. She's the.
Well, and she's also Dr.
main
Melfi.
character.
Oh
on
yeah,
Sopranos.
okay, I remember.
Exactly, yeah.
I remember. All
Lorraine
right.
Bracco is super famous, and that's what I'm saying. They have
Yeah.
some really famous people in this movie.
Yeah.
But I love Lorraine Bracco. Oh,
She's also the worst actor in this movie.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
she.
Good lord. Yeah.
She dials it in. She does not care about
Yeah.
this movie at all. But
It's-
she's also just like the bad guy's girlfriend who gets
Yeah.
like who he pins it on type of thing. It's
Why is she fucking him? Like,
Hey,
yeah.
and she's
like they
she's-
hate each other.
She's taller. He's
Yeah.
skinnier. It's a weird couple. And
It
I'm not trying to be
is.
racist or mean to like small guys, but I felt bad. I felt awkward. I was like,
Yeah.
that is weird, because she just looks so much bigger
Yeah.
than him.
Okay, so
So
yeah,
tiny.
Plague. He's like the villain.
This is
and then she is like
Johnny Fisher. What's his name?
Yeah. The bad guy, the plague.
Yeah.
And Fisher Stevens. Yeah.
Fisher Stevens.
Yeah.
But
The
she
dumb
is
name.
she like his boss or something?
He's okay. So the bad guy in this film, the antagonist is his name is his hacker name is the Plague. His
Yeah.
real name is like Eugene. or some
Eugene.
shit,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't call me that. I'm the Plague. And he is the corporate hacker for this company. What is it called? Something Eisenberg. I don't know. Jesse Eisenberg Corporation. And they have a bunch of oil tankers for some reason.
Yeah.
Guys, okay, just really quick though, because I have this is my notes.
The plot is so weird.
corporate-
Exactly, thank you.
Yes.
And that's what I just wanted to say really quick. By minute 34, I still had no idea what the plot of this film was. And you know what? I can't even call this movie a film. It's not even a film. This is just a shitty movie. What? So by minute 34, I wrote that down. I was like, what is this movie
What is
about?
happening?
What? Like, they haven't given me anything. Like, what the fuck?
Corporate America, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, at what point did we find out that this movie was about they're going after these oil tankers?
Yeah.
Okay, and also, how do these oil tanks have like cash on? Like, where are
No,
we
okay.
getting the money from?
I was trying to.
Is it Superman 3? They're just taking pennies off.
Yeah,
like,
they have.
things? Is that it?
But like, I don't know why they had both of those plots going. Like, it seemed like one or the other would have been.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Suffice.
It's
Exactly.
just
yes.
convoluted.
I
like-
know.
Because they have the worm that's shaving off little bits of money, and that's supposed to get them $25 million. But then there's also the tanker threat, where the Da Vinci virus. Yeah, there's the worm and the Da Vinci virus, and the Da Vinci virus is supposed to tip these tankers over unless they give them $5 million. Like, you could have just done one or the other. Like, I don't get why you have both of these plots going. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's too much, yeah.
Like, and I don't know, like, why he didn't need to do the Da Vinci thing at all. Like why even play that card? Because you have this worm that's gonna do it like subtly, and then the money will just be gone, and you'll be in the fucking Cayman Islands. And then, but why have this big thing where like, oh, these hackers are threatening? Like, that obviously like leaves a trail to you. Like, yeah.
How could you not get caught? At that point? No, because I guess he was gonna blame it on them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, but what would happen if Joey never hacked into the fucking system? Like, he wouldn't have had a scapegoat. Or
was he just gonna like blame random hackers?
Yeah.
I don't even know. That's why I'm so confused. And what was the point though of taking? Well, so was it just to distract?
I guess so.
The government from like him the worm from shaving off all those pennies, so he could steal 25 million.
I guess so.
Like, and also, seriously, 25 million is what you're shooting for?
Yeah.
If you're gonna commit crazy treason and take down oil, like, if you're gonna do millions worth of damage, why wouldn't you steal like $150 million? Like, it's crazy to me that like 25 million is all I need. Like, and he was running to Tokyo.
Was that where he was going at the end? Oh my god.
He's running to Tokyo under the disguise of an old man. Oh my god.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we will. Sorry. This movie is crazy.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
So the kid breaks into the corporate, headquarters or whatever, their system, and he gets the garbage file that reveals the plan.
It's got the virus in it.
It has I think it like starts the virus or it leaks the virus. So
he downloads half of it, and then his mom turns his computer off. And
literally unplugs it.
Yeah. But he's got half of it on a floppy disk. Remember floppy disks?
Yeah, 3.5-inch floppy.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of dick jokes there.
No, he's pointing at my dick. That's what he was doing there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and then Joey hides the floppy disk that has half the half the plan on it, the evil plan, and then
did they? Okay, wait, sorry to interrupt you again, rudely. But did they work like that? I didn't think that floppy disks did that. I thought you had to complete it. Could you do that? Just get half of it and just be like, good enough, mom. Like,
and it seems like something to that magnitude would take up more space than a goddamn floppy disk. Because those had no room on them.
Thank you. That was about to say too. Because sometimes for projects, didn't we have to use like 3?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good. That's what I thought. Yeah. Oh my god, this movie.
I don't know.
This fucking movie.
It had the secrets of the universe in that garbage file.
Oh yeah.
The floppy disk.
You saw it on the screen. All those.
But then we meet Penn Jillette, who is the assistant to the Plague, and then we see the fucking headquarters of this. Like, why the fuck do they have this massive screen that just shows everything that's going on the computer? I don't know. Why?
That's how they monitor the hacking.
The hacking. And the filmmaker also watched Tron.
Yeah. And then they hack the Gibson.
This movie. Half the scenes in this movie were useless. A lot of them didn't even need to be in the movie. I'm serious. They had a lot of scenes, quick little scenes where they were just, what you doing, Johnny? And it's pointless. I don't know. I liked it.
There was a lot of lulls in the movie.
This was only an hour and like a half too. That's
when we meet the Plague, he skateboards into the room wearing a fur coat.
Thank you.
And then I wrote, Macklemore watched this.
Dude.
And I definitely laughed really hard.
Oh yeah. Oh, every time he was on a skateboard, I burst out laughing. At one point, actually, Ari came downstairs, and it was the scene where Johnny Lee Miller is holding the yellow floppies, and he rides by on a skateboard holding onto a limousine.
Yeah.
He's zoink, yoink. I started laughing out loud, and she looked at me and she goes, what the fuck was that? And I paused.
Like out of context?
Yes, yeah. She had no idea what was happening. I had to pause and explain, and I was laughing so hard. Oh my god.
And I farted, guys. Sorry.
Him riding that skateboard though was like one of the best
No, and like how long was he hanging off that fucking limo? Like
That's the whole ride.
So like he,
the whole ride.
like, or did he's like, okay, I gotta meet him here. Stop a block away.
Yeah.
Get out. I'm gonna like, and now
Drive real slow.
Yeah, drive real slow. And he just wipes out. Like
Don't go over 20.
He fell down a few times.
You
like,
go over 20, I'll
Yeah.
kill you. Yeah. Oh my god. And like, skateboards are so loud. And Johnny Miller's just standing there, like, they acted as if he snuck up on him and just yoink, hey! Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was insane. You would hear that coming a mile away.
Like,
what is that? Yeah. Oh, this movie, bananas. Oh my god.
Yeah, it'd be funny if he's like, if he's just like, and he wipes out or something.
Yes,
and he's
like
just
right before.
You just stay there. Stay there.
Hey, don't move.
Don't move.
Don't move.
I got this. I
Don't
got
look
this.
at me.
Yeah. Don't look at
Trevor, get back in the car.
yeah. It's like I could just grab boss. I could just grab it. Like.
Oh, God. I feel bad for anyone that was 18 in 1994. That must have just been a depressing time to be coming of age. Oh my god.
Or like people like kids that watch this movie and were like, "This is how I be cool." Like, yeah.
That's why I felt bad.
Yeah,
for them.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, man, I wish. Oh my god.
You gotta get some rollerblades after you watch this.
Yes.
Rollerblades,
And
too.
there
You
was
gotta get
3
some mesh shirts.
Yes,
Oh my
and
God.
thank you for bringing that up because that's one of my notes. Is there's several scenes where people are chasing kids on rollerblades and they get away, like in cars.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Well, yeah,
rollerblades.
around this time, we meet Lord Nikon, who's dressed like a Jawa. Like, what the fuck? He opens the door, he's got this, like, hood on and
He's
everything.
like a wizard, man.
Yeah.
He's wise.
He has a photographic memory, which is not a real thing.
Oh, guys. As I said, though, there was a lot of scenes in this movie that pertain nothing to the actual plot. They did nothing. I wrote one down. There's a quick AA meeting scene where that little kid who's smoking and drinking coffee is like, guys, I'm not addicted. And everyone laughs at him. And then the scene ends.
Yeah.
Literally, like,
Yeah.
that serves nothing to this movie. It's just a 16-year-old kid going, guys, I'm not addicted.
It's like,
guys, I don't need my computer.
it's like, oh, how ironic. Yeah.
Exactly. That was pointless.
Joey gets busted by the Secret Service,
Yeah.
which is led by Mr. Bunk.
Yeah.
And then he gets, what do they do? He's under house arrest or something.
Yeah. But because he's a 16-year-old kid,
Yeah,
and he hasn't done anything.
Well, he goes to the treatment, right? Or like he goes to AA. They make him go
So he's
to
on
the
probation.
Because
Yeah.
I think he's addicted to his computer. And,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, there's that scene with Mark Anthony and that other guy. He's like, suspect is grounded by his mother.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
And then they're reading the like Hacker Manifesto or something, which is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's in the IMDb trivia here. That's
Yeah.
actually what's-
And then Mark Anthony's like, hey, that's kind of cool. And then his partner goes, it's not cool, it's commie bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Some V for Vendetta shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's cool? It says on the trivia here that around the movie's release, the official website was modified by its webmasters to appear that it had been, quote, hacked into, and digital graffiti with instructions to see the net instead. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
Elite.
And it's so funny though because it worked because the net was a success and this movie did not.
Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, in hindsight,
Yeah.
yikes.
So yeah, and then this is also where we meet MILF Lady, and she says, "I see you're still dressing in the dark, Eugene. Burn."
I love that she's roasting her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Well, I think they're secretly boning. I don't think. People,
Oh, yeah. No, they are. Well, obviously it's secret. Like,
Yeah,
ugh.
she wouldn't admit to that in public.
Gross.
But then what follows is one of the worst scenes I think I've ever seen in my life,
Which one is
where they're talking about their nefarious plan,
and
he's like, I gotta find these fucking kids, these hackers, blah blah blah. And he's walking around with his skateboard, and they're walking through like the hallways and they're going on the escalator. Yeah. And he just randomly grabs like a piece of paper out of someone's hand. He's like, I'll handle this. Like, just someone that was walking by.
Yeah.
and yeah, she just has the most wooden delivery.
Lorraine Bracco is
Yes.
phoning it in this movie. She doesn't care.
What about the money, Eugene?
And it's crazy too. When did Goodfellas come out? I want
Are
to
we
look
gonna
that
get
up.
away with that?
Yeah.
And oh my god, it was terrible.
Yeah, who is she in this movie, anyways?
I don't know.
Like, she's just
some like executive, like she's like a member of the board of
Yeah.
this like conglomerate company or something.
She's one of the higher ups. Yeah.
And he's like the hacker, like I don't know.
He's like the cybersecurity guy. Yeah.
He's the IT.
Yeah.
He's the IT department.
Yeah.
That is so
But he
funny.
like lives in her basement or something. And
Yes!
he's got like all these
What
like
the
VR stuff
Yeah!
set up down there and like video
Oh,
games.
And he's
God.
super into it.
Yeah, all of his.
But I was like,
techie
VR in
stuff.
'95 must have sucked.
And also, at one point when he's using the VR, he has a gun, and then with his other hand, which is not hooked up to anything, he throws a punch. And I started laughing. I was like,
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
Yeah.
This fucking movie. Okay, never mind. Goodfellas came out in 1990. Fucking Lorraine
Okay.
Bracco. So this was a couple years after Goodfellas. Oh,
Wow.
man.
Jesus
Poor Lorraine Bracco. Where are we?
Well, he. I guess that they.
Oh, my God.
There's like the competition. He's like,
Oh right, yeah,
if
yeah.
you-
Another
well,
plot point.
if I out hack you, you go on a date with me.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's
And
like-
if I beat you, you have to wear a dress on the date. So win-win either way for Sick Boy. Like
Yeah.
this. Oh, this fucking movie. Oh, and spoiler alert: she has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
this movie is like, and she goes along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And I'll raise you if I
Also,
win.
okay, Sick Boy starts having wet dreams.
oh yeah,
my
the
God.
dreams. All right.
And then in one,
Yes.
he gets cockblocked by the FBI or the Secret Service. They,
Yes.
they literally run in and
Yes.
stop him from having sex.
Yes,
Yeah,
It's just, fuck's sake.
that's right.
that's amazing. Okay, sorry, jump back to this scene here. After they have the party scene.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wrote this quote down. I hope you don't screw like you type.
Yeah, yeah.
An 18-year-old girl. I'm hoping she's 18.
Why,
But Angelina Jolie says that to Sick Boy,
What does
whatever
that
the
even
fuck his
mean?
name is. Why would a kid say that to another kid?
Yeah.
yeah,
But, like,
she's coming on a little bit strong here.
He's
Yeah.
just typing normally.
Yeah, I'm
it's
just-
not like he's like, you know.
Oh, the refresh rate's great on your laptop. He had nothing to say to that.
Yeah, I want to put some more RAM in this thing.
Oh my God.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my God.
There's also this is the one time I got a I truly appreciated the soundtrack. They had a Massive Attack song.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I do love Massive Attack.
Oh God. Don't stick up with the soundtrack.
There's a
now.
car alarm going on outside.
There is. There's a scene where the hacker boy does the New York taxi driver scene. You talking to me?
God,
But with floppy disks.
I know.
Wow.
I was so sad.
This
Yeah.
movie. And then my next note is I hate this movie. And then my next one after that Thor is Thor's note, the sex scene dreams. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Those wet dreams. Fuck this movie.
Okay. Also, around this time, so yeah, Joey's been busted, but then what's his face? Plague finds. How does he find Sick Boy?
I don't know.
Yeah, he finds him
Somewhere in the
somehow.
net? Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. Somehow he finds who he is.
And then he goes to talk to him with the Secret Service, and then
Oh, because he has a file. That's why. Because he goes on the police files, and then he finds out this old hacker. And
it used to be Zero
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So, he calls him a loser, and then he tries to convince him to, like, I don't know, join the dark side and shit.
Mhm.
And he says hackers don't have family and friends. Like, so, like what?
He doesn't though.
Yeah.
Hey, he's not lying.
Yeah,
He
well-
really doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
like what? I don't know.
Guys,
Goddamn
we're 1
sense.
hour into this movie and I still don't know the plot. Like I was still seriously confused. I was like, what is the point? Like what are the consequences? Like what like I'm an hour I have half an hour left and I'm like, what is happening? Like what's gonna happen? Like ooh. God, this fucking movie.
Also,
Did they make up technology for this movie? Because I mean, they do that a lot in '80s movies where they just make
Yeah,
up
yeah.
stuff, you know, for the sake of it.
A lot of
Did they
it
do that
was
for this?
a lot of it was real when it
was?
was yeah,
Okay,
but it was like
okay.
quickly outdated. Like
Oh, okay.
like there's a
By
scene
Windows
where
95?
they're talking about all of the books. He's like
Right,
brings
yeah,
out all
yeah.
the books, and that's all like real stuff they're talking
That
about.
is, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
yeah, I read an article that talked about a bunch of the hacks in the movie and if they were actually like plausible and they were pretty much all like,
Yeah.
So everything, all the technology, everything they were doing was real for the time.
Just
pretty
not,
much.
not all the visual stuff on the screen.
Yeah,
It's
of
course
like
not.
when they're
That's-
going down the corridors.
that
and there's
stuff
like,
makes no goddamn sense.
there's like skull and crossbones on the
And
screen.
The jargon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things flying around.
But-
then when they find the worm, it's like a literal worm. Like
Yes!
I'm like, what the hell, guys?
Fuck, man.
We're not 5 years old.
No.
Like we
No.
we can understand these things. But at the same time, like, people didn't know anything about the internet
Yeah,
at the
they
time.
I have a funny anecdote actually. Back when I used to like chat on like Yahoo or like MSN Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
I used to prank people by I went into like MS Paint and I drew like a skull and crossbones and I wrote, "You have a virus on your computer now," and then I would send it to them and they would open it and it would just be like a shittily drawn like skull and crossbones with the text. And then they would get like really scared because they thought that I was like hacking them.
Right,
So,
you're a hacker.
yeah, man. I was
Shit.
Ryan's seen this movie
Yeah,
and
elite,
went
elite.
to town.
it's elite. Yeah.
That is so
Fucking
funny.
commie
Yeah.
bullshit.
That is awesome. Well, now that you have this recorded on the internet, the
with
FBI is coming after
with
you.
The
Ryan.
JPEG. Yeah.
Fuck,
And
that's
that
so funny.
caused the stock market to crash.
$7 billion.
Someone
Ryan
saw
just got
that
off
skull and
probation.
crossbones.
Yeah.
They're like, sell.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway.
Fuck, that is funny. Why would Matthew Lillard's character be able to quote the Bible?
Does he have Tourette's?
I thought he was the meathead of this movie. Oh, he did. Most definitely
Yeah.
does. Yeah, he's got a few diseases.
Yeah.
It seems like he just like bleh
Yeah.
all the time.
Yes. He's
And
so.
at one point he says, "Look at that pooper." When
Yes!
he's looking at a hot girl.
The girl, and that was so funny. When they're objectifying that girl in the club,
Yeah.
they barely show her face.
Yeah.
That another part that made me laugh. I was like, oh my god, we're just
Holds
gonna
on her
stare at her
tits
body.
really good.
Yeah.
Look at that pooper.
Oh,
Who is
God.
this guy? Jesus.
Serial
Serial killer.
Yeah, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He dresses like Pippi Longstocking or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
There's one scene, I think he has a Michael Jackson face on his shirt, and then there's like a doll tucked into his belt.
Yeah.
And
Oh, God.
and it looks like the doll's wearing like the Thriller jacket, so the doll is actually part of his like belt buckle or something, and then he's got a face on his
The
shirt.
doll
like,
is his belt buckle.
Yeah, it's like, wow. Where do
this-
I get a shirt like that, man?
This fucking movie. Oh, another quote I wrote down here. Computers never lie. That's my favorite quote
true.
in this god awful movie.
Also, okay, so Bunk's on TV talking about how he's got to stop hackers from they're terrorists and blah blah blah, and and he busted Joey. So then the hackers, their whole competition is to fuck with Bunk, basically.
Yeah.
They're who can fuck with them the most, and this poor guy's just doing his fucking job.
Oh my god.
They ruin his life.
I loved that.
He's just
scene.
doing his goddamn job.
And it ends.
He's like a Jeep Pie. Like, he reminds me
Oh,
of
yeah.
a Jeep Pie. I hope that people mess with a Jeep Pie.
Oh yeah,
like,
for
they
sure.
might
Well, that guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
Bunk's just he seems like an alright guy.
Yeah.
He's doing his
Just
job.
stressed out.
He's a
you
nice
He's
guy.
trying to go on dates with his girlfriend, and
Yeah.
they reject his credit card
Yeah.
because these damn hackers.
All these social engineers going after him.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. And the scene ends with Sick Boy going, I killed him. He's dead. He's officially dead.
Gets him declared
Oh,
deceased.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just go into his file and make him deceased.
There's a scene where they're hacking, but they're staying on top of a skyscraper for some reason.
Yes. Well,
It's like so you just went to the roof of a skyscraper
in this movie, you could hack anywhere.
just to.
Anywhere,
What-
it didn't matter. You didn't actually need
It's like,
to be on
hey,
the
do you guys want to just go to the top of this
Just-
building to hack a bit?
Yeah.
Like,
Hack
Yeah.
the planet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Meet me on top of Domino's. We'll do some quick hacking. It just this movie is
You can hack
insane.
anywhere.
God, this fucking
Anyway.
movie. The techno montages were insane. Numbers, techno, jolt, pizza,
Yeah.
samurai swords. Boom. That's it. That's all you needed.
Also around this time, AJ has a WD about CO, which of course means Angelina Jolie has a wet dream about Crash Override. Get on my level. Oh, okay. Can we find the speech that Plague does about he's got some like crazy fucking speech. I should have looked this up earlier. I don't know. Google like look up on YouTube if there's like plague speech from hackers, but because I thought it was one of the dumbest things I'd ever heard in my life. Oh yeah, then they bust Phantom Freak.
Where he gets a trace?
Oh, maybe. Is that it?
Hack the Gibson.
What the fuck did I look at?
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, he's on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is his entrance, yeah. Macklemore.
I is here.
I've narrowed the activity to Terminal 23.
Well, let's echo 23, see what's up.
It just doesn't make sense.
And they're in a room
Yes.
that looks like the fake inside of a
A
computer.
computer, yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Pew, pew!
What is with the laser noise?
I don't know.
God wouldn't be up this late.
What does that mean?
It's a Bible quote.
I don't know. This movie's bonkers. This isn't what I was...
Why is there always lasers? No.
Yeah, that's not what I was looking for, but that was a treat unto itself.
Control center.
Oh my god.
Oh, at the end where they're shouting, "Hack the planet!"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so around this time, what was it? Joey, he gets, his mom ungrounds him. So he goes, he gets the floppy that has the plan on it, and he gives it to Freak, and they get tailed by Mark Anthony.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah. And then Freak gets, so he hides the floppy like somewhere in a locker room.
Condom dispenser.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And but then he gets got by the fuzz, and then they have him in prison jail at a holding cell, and he calls what's his face? Who does he call? I think he calls Angelina Jolie and tells her like go get the floppy. So she walks into the boys' room or whatever, and they all stare at her. Also, there's a point where it's Matthew Lillard because he quotes the Bible, but he fucks it up because he says Corinthians 1. It's 1 Corinthians.
Ooh.
Asshole. Know your shit.
It doesn't know his Corinths.
Oh my god.
We
Here's
call
a
it
quote
Corinths
from the
for
plague.
short.
There is no right and wrong. There's only fun and boring. Oh man. The plague has the best quotes.
Oh my god. Yeah, like there's a speech he makes at one point, which it was just bonkers.
Here's another one. Kid, don't threaten me. There are worse things than death, and I can do all of them.
Like rape? Like I don't know.
No, it's diddling. Yeah, that's definitely.
I'm gonna rape you, kid.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Doesn't he, what does Dade say to him? He's like, why don't you blow me? And
Yeah,
he's like,
blow me.
thank you.
Yeah. I will. And around this point, he sends him a laptop and taunts him on the laptop and says, if you don't help me out and like give me this information about where this disc is, I'm gonna have your mom arrested and sent to prison.
Yeah.
For like some bullshit things that he made up.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, one more quote from the plague. Actually, no, two more. Here we go. You want to know who I am? Zero cool? Well, let me explain the New World Order.
Yeah, this is it. The New World Order. Yeah.
Governments and corporations need people like you and me. We are samurai. The
Yeah.
keyboard cowboys.
Yeah.
And all those other people who have no idea what's going on are the cattle. Moo.
Yeah. I think that was the one.
That is, holy shit. That is a
The
quote
New World Order.
and a fucking half. That is
Yeah.
amazing. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Sorry, and my last quote from the
The only
play.
thing missing from that is sheeple.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is my personal favorite quote from the plague. Type cookie, you idiot.
Yeah.
Fuck! This movie is amazing. Oh my god. Okay. Where are we?
Well, yeah, after Plague threatens his mom, we have the cliche scene where his mom is sleeping on the couch and he puts a blanket over her.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then this is where because his mom was threatened, he gives him the disc, and that's where he does his skateboard limo trick.
Yeah. Drive by.
Yeah, his drive by. Yeah.
You know what, Kate? Was it me or they tried to make Angelina Jolie way too overtly sexual in this movie? Because she's supposed to be like a 17-year-old girl, right?
Yeah.
Like it was really
Chicks
weird.
get boners
right?
too.
I know, but no. But they tried to make her very, very, very sexual. Like everything with her was very, I don't know, it was pretty weird. So, anyways, you know what? They finally revealed the whole plot at 1 hour and 15 minutes into this movie.
Yeah, and I started
That's
getting really.
crazy.
That's when I was like, I started writing down, why is this happening?
Thank you, because like, what are the consequences? Like, what is like in the end? What's gonna happen? Like, what? I don't get it. Finally, though, in an hour and 15 minutes in, that's when they fully explain everything. Like, oh my god.
And it just didn't really make sense to me, but
you know what though?
But hey, I'm not a fucking. Hacker.
Well, they're gonna show stock footage of some tankers.
Yeah.
On the ocean, and then they're gonna crash.
Oh yeah, there's no goddamn way they rented a tanker. Like, it wasn't in the budget.
Well, guys, the Da Vinci virus is gonna sink the tankers. That's what's
unless
happening.
they get $5 million.
Right.
And there will be a screen that shows a tanker tipping over, but just like like you would see on a video game.
Yeah, so they go to this concert and they get like help from these two guys.
Yeah, Razor Blade.
Yeah, to unite the hackers all around the
hack
world
the planet.
Hack against.
Razor and Blade are the
hackers.
counter hack. Who if
you can't hack me if I hack you first, bro.
I'm hiding behind 9 proxies.
Whoa.
Oh,
beeps.
Yeah.
At one point, he asks, "What's wrong with cereal?" Dade, his name is Sick Boy, the main character, Dade.
Yeah.
And he goes to Ramon, his Mexican friend, the brown guy we were talking about.
Yeah.
He goes, "What is it with this guy?" And he says his parents missed Woodstock, and he's been making up for it ever since.
He does kind of look like Janis Joplin.
What?
Right.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
This.
I missed that quote actually.
Oh my god.
There was a lot to take in this film. Yeah. There were definitely parts where I was trying so hard to write everything down super fast.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The plot's revealed of the tanker, blah blah blah.
Oh my god.
What's his face? I think the plague screws him over. Like, well, he agrees to help the others try to clear Freak and Joey. He agrees to help them try to take down this plague dude. Because, he's planning on making them the scapegoat for this Da Vinci virus thing. And so they go dumpster diving to find a bunch of, like, thrown out printouts and get information. And a security guard comes and stumbles upon them. And they almost hump in the middle of a dumpster.
That's right, yeah.
They do.
Well, that's what better opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
baby,
finally,
want to fuck on a pile of garbage?
I've been waiting for this all day.
Well, it's either this or a porta potty. So I mean, it takes your pick.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's
All
cool.
right.
It's crazy that in 1984 there's only 6 hackers in all of New York City. Also, the smartest one is a kid.
Well, are all the like the kids at the weird rave hackers? Are all ravers hackers and are all hackers ravers?
In this movie,
or is it like
according to this
some
movie? Yes.
A rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle, or whatever the fuck, like.
Guys, at one point, one of the hackers is playing 2 adults in chess while reading a book.
Yes.
That's how smart these children are.
Yeah.
This movie. Oh, and guys, just in case any of our listeners were wondering if there's a rollerblade chase scene, I just want to say grow up, because obviously there is.
Come on, man. This is 1995.
Exactly. In the trivia here, it says the Plague writes a program that embezzles small amounts of money from the company at a time, thus amassing millions of dollars from a secret bank account. He tries to distract his crime from framing the hackers with a computer virus sent to capsize an oil tank. That's what this whole movie's about. The embezzlement by increments plot is called salami slicing,
Right.
which Richard Pryor's character in Superman 3
Woo.
does. And it's also the plot of the movie Office Space. This
Yep.
fucking... It's so funny that 3 movies are made around
I'm
this.
sure
Like,
there's
just,
more than that too.
yeah. It's so funny. So they did it in 1983, 1994, and then 1990... When did Office Space come out? 1998? It's so funny that 3 movies were made, from this. That's
Is Office Space that old? Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting old, guys.
Oh, yeah. We are super old.
So yeah, security guard busts them, and Angelina Jolie pulls out a flare gun and shoots him with a
Shoots
flare
it!
Yeah.
gun. Which, I mean, honestly, that could do some serious damage. But why a flare gun? And
There's
she
no
says,
consequence there either.
Yeah.
Did he
None.
get hit? Is he okay? Did that guy die?
she says, "This is my subway defense system."
Yes!
Which doesn't make any goddamn sense because a flare gun, like, you have one shot.
Yeah.
Like, how many flares are you carrying around, lady? So if some guys come at you in the subway, you're gonna shoot one flare, and then they're gonna fucking murder you.
Oh, but they're gonna... No, because they're gonna catch fire. If you shoot someone with a flare... Like, if they're wearing cotton, especially polyester, you are catching on fire.
That's a burn.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like pepper spray would work way better, you know.
Oh my god, okay, yeah, and I have quotes. Sorry. Because remember how we're talking about just, like, the crazy, insane quotes here.
Yeah.
Okay, rabbit, flu shot, someone talk to me.
Yeah.
That's a quote.
God.
Here we go. Cancer? Brain? Brain cancer? What in the fuck
that's
was
coming
going
up.
on
We're almost
in
at
this
that part.
movie?
We're almost at that
Ooh,
part.
I know, I just want to
I
say
don't know anything about computers.
Yeah.
I can't even program a VCR.
Yes!
Wow.
And it's Lorraine Bracco. She
Yeah.
has the best quotes in this movie. Holy shit.
Around this time, also, Sick Boy reveals that he was Zero Cool. And then Mr. Photographic Memory Guy says, "I thought Zero Cool was black." I was like, "Okay, buddy." And then he remembers the date of the newspaper.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I remember that." Blah, blah, blah. And then, if you remember that's... Like, if you've got this photographic memory,
Photographic
you would have
memory.
seen a picture of this kid
Exactly.
who is white.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, man.
And again, photographic memory, not a real thing.
Wait, photographic memory isn't real?
No, it's studies. There's no studies that have support that.
No way.
All studies have shown is some people have good memories.
No way.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
lied to my
Yeah.
whole life.
It's just one of those
Secret World
myths.
of Alex Mack?
It's one of those
That's
myths that
crazy.
keeps popping up in like
Yeah,
movies and
in
shit.
every
yeah.
movie. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Workspace / period garbage period / workspace. Fuck. I'm sorry. I just wrote down so many quotes. in this movie. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So they go to help. They realize they need more. Hack the planet. They need more help. So they go to Razor and Blade, who have their own TV show where they're these like
Who reach out to hackers all over
Yeah.
the world.
But like, so I guess Razor and Blade are like their headquarters is some like rave place, and also I said the crew needed some Asians. You know, they have a Latino guy, they got a black guy, they have a woman. You know.
yeah, hey, I love that this movie included every race.
Yeah.
This movie did a great job.
Definitely not racist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the movie was really good at. Yeah.
So the rave turns into a metal show with like a poor man's Rage Against the Machine playing. That was weird. It went from rave music to like the director's buddy's band.
And somehow Dade ends up on stage, and then they force him to crowd surf.
Yeah, that scene was also like no point.
Yeah.
Let's just extend this for no reason. Like just go talk to these weird Asian guys.
The band reminded me of Living Color. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah. That's who. Yeah. When the band came on, that was awesome. I'll play the song for you later. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire movie, Angelina Jolie wears a ring that covers her entire finger.
Yeah.
How would that help you hack
I don't know.
this fucking movie?
Yeah.
Oh god.
It must be hard to wipe. I don't know how.
Exactly. Thank you. That's a good question.
That's a dirty, dirty ring.
But this whole movie is for $25 million. I don't know. I just can't get over that.
And then here we have the rollerblade chase.
Yes.
And so they So they knew they were gonna make a break for it. They knew they were gonna be followed. So they hack the traffic lights. Somehow that's gonna help. Like, is that possible? I don't know. That wasn't in the article that I was reading. Like, can you hack traffic lights? You probably can. I don't know.
They create a gridlock in Manhattan so
Yeah.
the police can't get to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they cause basically hundreds and hundreds of car accidents.
Yeah.
And how many people died?
And then when they get arrested, and when they're in the cop shop, they're not in cuffs, and they're just walking around freely.
Yeah.
When
Watching
Matthew Lillard
TV,
takes over, when
yeah.
they hack all the TVs in the world, yeah, and they're all just cheering each other on, and no one's in cuffs. They're just walking around
Yeah.
through the cop shop.
The cops should be like, the blood of like hundreds of people is on your hands.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you're all going to jail.
Yeah.
You're all going to jail for a while.
for consecutive
Oh, yeah.
life sentences.
Oh yeah. Well, no, they would just because they're all kids. They would get conspiracy charges and like fucking mischief, all that kind of
The
shit.
chair.
But they would go to jail for like a few years for sure.
Dude, like, well, like, okay.
This movie's crazy.
I mean, considering they would have all these like manslaughter charges from all the car accidents.
Yeah. Oh,
Where-
and just fucking, you made an FBI or a Secret Service agent deceased.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah, you would
The
fraud.
list of these crimes
Exactly.
is like so long.
It is so long. And for some reason, it all gets wiped free.
Yeah.
Because they catch the bad guy. Oh, man, I love it. I love it.
Meanwhile, yeah.
This
Like,
movie.
oh my
This movie
god.
was- This movie's awesome.
It's not about justice, man.
No,
it's
it's
about Dade losing his virginity.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, now we're around the time where we're in. This is where this is the culmination of everything, the climax of the film, where we have the virus is going and it's slowly tipping the tanker, and they're trying to stop it, and then you got Penn Jillette's like, oh shit, I need the plague, and then the plague comes in and he's like, I got this, and he's like, just do this. We're release the bunny rabbit. And then Lorraine Bracco's standing there, saying all her like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Huh? Rabbit?
Computers.
Says rabbit? Flu shot? Cancer?
Somebody talk to me.
Somebody talk to me.
God.
Cancer?
Brain cancer? Brain cancer? Oh man, this movie.
Like that scene, I wonder if anyone filming that, like anyone working on the set, if they were just like, if they took a moment and just thought about their life. You know?
The first AD looked at the director and was like, are you serious?
we doing this?
Yeah, is this really happening?
And they were just like, well, all the decisions that led to this moment.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
Are we
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Is this a real movie we're making? Yeah. Like, good lord.
They just took another swig from their flask and like, it's like, job's a job. Anyway, someone gave us $20 million to do this. So like all this stuff is just like, I wrote, this is the least subtle, most literal like shit I've ever seen. Like when I guess rabbit is like a term for something, but when they release the rabbit, like a literal rabbit is running across the goddamn computer screen. Like, Jesus Christ.
The Cookie Monster starts eating up your computer.
Nom 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 nom.
How do you stop it? Go to cookie. Type cookie.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so then Sick Boy and his crew they're using all these payphones in like the subway or something to do their hackage, and Dade has a fucking headset on with like an eyepiece.
Yeah.
Why?
I laughed really
There's no
hard.
point!
Yeah. Google Glasses, baby.
Like he just put something on his head. Put
That
something
was the
stupid on
one
his face.
thing, like, watching it more recently, I cringed when he put that thing on his face.
Yeah. Like you're looking at a screen. You're not looking at this little tiny, like, why?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, man.
There's literally like the director was just like, you know what, this scene's missing. Just throw something on his face. Throw some shit on his face.
How could we make this more?
Hack it.
Hacking.
How can we hack this scene?
You gotta hack.
Hack it up. Like, I'm just picturing like some like middle-aged white dude who's like kind of chubby and kind of balding, and he's like, "Hey, what do the kids? What do the kids wear these days?" Put them shit on his face.
He's got to carry rollerblades all the time.
Yeah. And the girl will never wear a helmet on a crotch rocket.
She never wears a bra.
Showing nips.
Oh my god.
Don't tell her dad. Sorry, John Voight. So yeah, then we have the international cyberpunk montage, where it's just all these people around the world. Yeah. There's the second worst actor in the film is the guy that picks up the phone and says, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah.
He's like Dutch or something, I don't know.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, Razor and Blade, they're like broadcasting their thing. They're like, all right, everybody now, attack the Gibson or whatever the fuck. What is it? Yeah.
Hack the Gibson.
Hack
yeah.
the Gibson. So, but yeah, okay, let's go. And then it shows like some Chinese punk and then some Russian guy sitting in a bar.
Some
like
chavs.
Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, hackers unite.
They hack it. They hack the Gibson.
And then there's all this crazy bullshit is happening on this massive screen in the corporate headquarters, and like everyone just walks in, like the whole boardroom just walks in, and they're just watching this happen. They're like, I don't know what's going on. And then, so the hackers win, of course. So the tanker's tipping over, it tips back, it rights itself up, and then the hackers are like, haha, fuck you. But no one's wondering why the hackers are gloating when... Because the plague is supposed to make it look like these hackers are... That he's beating them. Like that his plan was to stop the... He's supposed to make it look like he's stopping them from tipping the tanker. When in fact it's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So when the hackers gloat after they beat him, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why isn't the CEO like, hey, why are they acting like they just won when you won? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Because they're like, it seems like these hackers actually wanted the tanker to not tip over.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on
what's
here?
What's the motive here?
Yeah. But no one thinks about that, of course.
Son of a bitch.
Is that a brain cancer? Anyway. Also, yeah, so the cops, and yeah, as this is all going down, the cops are tracing their whereabouts. They find them in the subway, whatever. They arrest them, and then, so, Sick Boy has the floppy disk with the whole thing on it. Why doesn't he just give it to the cops? It's evidence.
Yeah.
But he throws it in the trash. First of all, why didn't they search him and find it? Because he's got the cuffs. He's got the cuffs behind his back. So they like before you're leading him away and cuffing him, you're supposed to like pat him down, right?
Yeah.
And he's got it in his hand. How does he have it in his hand?
Yeah, why did he throw it in the...
And he throws it in the trash.
So Matthew
They're all
Lillard could go and
athletes.
get
They're
it.
also athletes. Yeah.
Well, like, what if he just went thunk and fell on the ground? But, yeah, and then, like, just give it to the cops and say, this is all the evidence that you need to nail this plague guy. Yeah. I don't know. And so they can have that scene where Matthew Lillard's like, yeah, everybody, I'm on TV.
Oh, my God.
Pretty much.
Yeah, then, yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired, guys. And then, okay, so then, even though the tanker plan failed, they still have their worm. So Bracco and Plague are having like victory bone.
Yeah.
They're boning, and
in his weird futuristic bed.
In his weird,
God, that
like,
was so weird.
Bungalow.
Yeah.
And then they see on TV because they hack the fucking signal, and all these TVs start playing Matthew Lillard.
Hack the planet.
Yeah, and then they see that like he's exposing them to everyone. He's like in like Times Square on the fucking TV.
No, they hack the world. The
Yeah.
world sees this 2-minute message, which only pertains to New York City.
Like to a very small population of New York City.
Exactly. I love it.
Like 5 people know what's going on.
I love it. I'm pretty sure at one point he's like, I'm like God right now. Like, oh my God.
Like people walking around Times Square, like tourists, are like
looking around like, what the
fuck
fuck's he talking about?
Who is
what?
what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Fuck that.
Does that boy have Tourette's?
Why is he dressed
Is this a
like that?
PSA about Tourette's?
fuck.
It's probably like ADHD, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so during so Plague and Bracco are watching this TV, do like a minute-long message.
Yeah.
During the time that she turns her head away from the guy she's boning to the TV to watch the message and back, he vanishes.
Gone. Yeah.
Like he was literally beside her
Yeah. Spooning and didn't feel him get up.
and just like
Gone.
leave. Like he had to get dressed.
Yeah.
He had to.
He lives in her
He had to put
basement.
on a disguise. Like he had to change himself to an old man.
Yeah. No, he had that disguise in a bag. He was good to go.
That guy is
Fucking a magician.
Yeah.
He's a magician slash
hacker.
He's a
Yeah.
shapeshifter, too.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Well,
What the
Fisher Stevens
fuck?
is the actor. Is the shapeshifter. Oh my god.
That was probably the most baffling scene in this movie. Like that
It's
makes
hilarious.
no goddamn sense.
Yeah. So she goes to jail
Yeah.
for him, but then he finally gets caught in the plane.
Also, yeah, this makes no sense either.
Why is he being arrested in
Mid-flight.
Yeah, the FBI didn't stop the plane. They got onto. They waited in the back. They're like, we're gonna wait till halfway there.
This'll be great.
The delivery when we arrest him, guys.
The look on his face.
alone is worth
He's
it.
gonna reach for that pillow, and I'm just. I
exactly.
got him.
No, we're gonna hand him the pillow, and when we do, get him. Fuck.
Like. So.
That's the craziest part of this.
Yeah,
whole movie.
airport security's like, hey, we got him. Do you want us to hold him here?
No, you gotta do us a huge favor. No.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Let him get on the plane.
Play along.
What do you
Play
mean?
Along,
We'll
play
take
cool.
3 first-class tickets.
I've always wanted to go to Tokyo.
We want to sit right behind him. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna go to Tokyo, arrest him. Oh.
Or
my
like, yeah,
God.
so did they finish the flight and then,
Yeah, you have to.
or would they just turn the plane around? Like all these
Oh,
people.
no, you're right.
Would they land somewhere else?
Yeah,
Like
they would. Yeah.
all these people are just, I just want to go to Tokyo.
Fuck,
Why? What
that
the
is
hell's going
so
on?
fucking
It
funny.
makes no
I love
fucking
that.
sense.
Just all the money that it would cost for them to do.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's
Love
gonna
it.
be good.
Oh, this movie was bananas. Yeah.
Jesus
Most of it
Christ.
didn't make sense.
All right, so yeah, so that's
Every time they showed a jail in this movie, I just have written here.
Oh, everyone's always reaching. out of the
Everyone,
box.
they like walk through the corridor and everyone's
Sounds-
reaching out like,
yeah.
man, like
Yeah.
fresh meat,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
new fish.
Yes, because Lorraine Bracco goes.
They show the women's
Don't touch
prison.
me. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
That they showed that twice.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of weird shower scenes. There was 2. This movie had a lot of dream
Oh,
scenes.
there were also there were also 2 parts where someone goes to a curtain, and as soon as they open it, a bunch of guys with guns just pop in.
Yes.
There was the shower and then
Yes.
the window as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
It's like,
God.
okay, we'll just wait till she's right at the curtain. Just wait. Just
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
And I go, oh, we gotcha.
You're under arrest.
Yeah. It's like it's always Mark Anthony. Hold on, it's always best to wait till she's like right there.
That's how raids work.
And then,
yeah. You gotta
yeah.
scare the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Wait for the perfect cinematic moment.
Yeah.
For the
It's like, look,
boss.
rookie, I know what to do here. You
Yeah.
know, this ain't my first rodeo. We gotta wait. It's the perfect.
I've been scaring people for 18
Yeah.
years. Well, I thought this was a raid. No. We're scaring them and arresting them. Yeah, that's
Part of the
amazing.
justice system.
Oh my god. This movie.
Also, yeah. So we finally have, justice is served.
Yeah.
The plague is taken down, and then you just got cured, plague.
Oh my god.
So then at the end, of course, we finally get Sick Boy and Angelina Jolie.
Are they both wearing dresses? Was he wearing a dress?
I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Or is it just like a
Fucking
futuristic future suit?
trench coat bullshit? I don't know. I thought that he was gonna take off his like weird trench coat and reveal a
Reveal a dress.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I thought
yeah.
too. Yeah, honestly, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like a lot of movies in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, had a lot of like young people in pools in their clothes making out.
Oh yeah, dude. The whole diving underwater and meeting and
Yeah,
kissing.
yeah.
That
was a big thing.
Oh yeah. I've done it 3 times. It's like the old. It's like the most romantic thing you can do, Thor.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's.
Is this where I've been going wrong?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
All
big
right.
time,
I
big
got a next Tinder date.
That's it. That's how you do it.
Meet me
Tell
in
them,
the
do you have a
pool.
pool? Do you know where
Yeah.
we could have?
Oh, and do you have a pool? Large bathtub. Let's just sit in it in our clothes.
We're going to the YMCA for our... wait, why? Bring a bathing suit. Wait, what?
No,
So
don't bring a bathing suit.
Oh, yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't. Bring just your clothes. Fuck, that's so funny.
What the
Okay, wait. Stand inside of that pool. Why am I doing this? Just trust me. Trust me. It'll work. It's going to work now.
And then a throwback to the thing at the beginning of the movie about the pool on the roof. They're on a pool.
Oh.
They're on a rooftop pool.
19 stories up.
Yeah.
It would be freezing. It's
Probably,
like midnight.
yeah.
It's oh my god.
But,
this
like,
movie.
I don't know, like, where that pool is. How do they get... Who cares? I don't know.
It's New York City, baby, and they
Yeah.
have access to all of New York.
They hacked the pool. That's what they did. They hacked the pool. Yeah. How'd you guys do this? Oh, just hacked it. It's like a wizard did it.
Yeah.
Um,
This movie.
and then I wrote some terrible end credits song.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was bad.
Yeah. And then Felicity Huffman was in this movie. I was reading a bit of the credits.
Lots of cameos, lots
Yeah.
of famous people in this movie.
And I thought it said Willem Dafoe, but it was William DeMeo.
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish Defoe was in this movie.
Yeah, that
Would've
would be
been a lot
amazing.
better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So in the end, she finally cheats on her boyfriend, and they make out. And that's how this movie ends, with cheating. That's it. This movie is fucking crazy.
It's amazing because, like, yeah, we did.
We've done a lot of bad movies.
Well, no, but like the
we
last two was Jurassic Park and Aliens, and those movies are fucking amazing.
Amazing.
And then we just then this. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's
This
like Whiplash.
I love it. I love
Jesus
it.
Christ.
I'm
We're
glad.
back in the
this-
trenches.
Yeah, I love it.
Ugh.
Well, I only want to do these bad movies. Because I actually enjoyed
Yeah.
this movie. It was
Yeah.
funny. You gotta watch it for
But
what
yeah,
it is, and it's great.
yeah, and how we're now at the end, and recommendations.
Yeah.
I know Ryan loves this movie.
Yeah, it's good. I watched it. This is my 11th time watching it. So
11th
I
time?
don't know how.
Okay,
Who's
okay.
counting? Who's counting? I've seen it.
I have it tattooed on my arm.
I've seen it a few times. Yeah.
I have the script for this movie tattooed on my back.
That is so funny. It's
good.
not that long. Okay, I just want to... We've never done this because I don't want to copy how did this get made. But I've never done this.
Second opinions?
Yes, on
yeah.
Amazon reviews.
Fucking, I think it was
I just want to
Ebert
read
gave
out a couple
this
of these.
like
Yeah.
3 out of 4 stars or
Yeah,
some
he
shit.
liked it. Oh, 3 stars, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
but I just want to read a couple of these Amazon reviews because they're fucking amazing. Okay, so this one is by some guy named Fish.
Ah.
4 stars. He gave it 4 stars, and his review is good movie.
4 to 5.
4 exactly. 4 stars. Another one by Susan Affronti. 5 stars. Love this movie. That's it. And oh my god, where was it? This one. This guy gave it 2 stars.
Oh boy.
And okay, and it's called. His review is called. It is not often that I get disappointed with a Blu-ray purchase of an older film, but ...
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, yeah.
This is his review.
He's drawn me in.
This,
He's
yeah, I
drawn
know,
me in,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so and this is the reason
But
why.
what? But what?
This is why I wanted to read these reviews.
Yeah.
This one review. It is not often that I get disappointed with a Blu-ray purchase of an older film, but in this case, I am. It turns out the audio is DST stereo. The original MGM DVD
God.
is Dolby Surround. I always considered DST far superior, but to my dismay, it was not in this Blu-ray version. Although the video image is cleaner, I prefer the original DVD, as this is an older movie after all. That's
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
This is a review.
That's a
of the
technical
movie.
issue. Like, Jesus.
Oh,
He should have
Oh,
bought
the
the
movie's fine.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
2 stars.
Yeah, yeah.
I just. That's why I had to fucking read that. That is so
Oh my
fucking
God.
funny. Sorry, we never do that, but I just wanted to read those.
Jesus
Fuck, that is
Christ.
funny.
But yeah. How did this get made? They did do Hackers, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
I'm not sure if I've listened to that.
I haven't, and I tried to because I didn't want to.
Yeah. Say the same
Copy and
things.
say
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't find it. I haven't heard it,
Yeah.
so I want to.
After
I want to
the- yeah,
copy.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried, but who cares? This was a good movie. This was insane.
I definitely would I recommend it. I think I would just to get this like glimpse of how weird people thought that hackers were. Like how it's just such a weird like time, a weird little window.
Do you
of,
think it was ahead of the curve? Maybe it was ahead of the times a bit?
Well,
Or
for
is it-
1994, because it was made in 94 and
Yeah.
released 95, so yeah, because the year before with Jurassic Park and the way their technology in their computers worked, Yes. So you're right. For 95, especially if you're 18 watching this movie would probably blow your mind and be like, oh, cool. Like, that's what Windows 95 does. You know what I mean? Like, it would probably blow your mind. But now in 2018, wow.
Like I want to show this to Ayla when she's a little older.
Yes, yeah.
And I'll be like, this is what people thought. This wasn't what it was like.
Yeah.
But this is what people thought it was like.
Like, yeah. At the time,
Just like,
when
what
we
the
were kids.
fuck? Yeah.
Exactly. So, in 2025,
It's like it's a little time capsule. That's so fucking weird.
It is,
Like,
yeah. Well, the 90s are a time capsule. Where we thought we were better than the 70s or 80s. We thought our music was better and stuff, but the 90s fucking sucked.
Whoa.
It wasn't.
Whoa.
Hey, what?
You're
gonna stick up for Korn and Limp Bizkit and
Look
Creed?
what it is.
Really? You're gonna stick up for this? Come on.
We're not having this conversation. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I just don't think the 90s were no better than the 80s. I really don't. The 90s weren't. Yeah, I don't know. We really glamorize it and hype it up, but I don't know. You watch a lot of these movies.
Every decade has its pros and cons.
For sure.
Yeah.
True. Oh, God. Hackers. Thanks for listening, everybody.
That's it.
I don't know. I guess basically.
Yeah.
I don't know how to end this. This is so funny.
Sigh.
Hackers. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for coming back, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for having
This
me,
is a good
guys.
movie.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So good.
Go watch Hackers, everybody.
Heck the planet.
Heck,
Hack the planet.
brain cancer.